Talking about your forecast now with Kev.
And we're looking at a pretty good day. Still dark out there, as you can see, along Mohawk and Rosedale. Temperatures are in the mid-50s for Bakersfield at this time. 56 degrees right now, and then up to the north, 45 in Delano. We've got 55 out in Buttonwillow, and then into the mountains, 30s and 40s currently, with 37 out of Tehachapi. Under the clear skies, no changes on that front. And we're going to see a beautiful sunrise, I-5 over the Grapevine. And around the state, other than a few high clouds drifting in from the west to the up north, that's all we're going to see today. We have this zonal flow in place. Basically, we see those upper level winds going west to east, and so we're kind of just status quo in terms of our weather here the next several days. 29 degrees and cold out of South Lake Tahoe. You can see a few high clouds in the distance there, and they're looking at 65 today. 71 in the Bay Area, 83 in Fresno, and we're looking at 80s down into Southern California if you're going to be headed there this afternoon. So high pressure just to the south of us, and then we've had a couple of systems north, and with this zonal flow in place, not a lot of change. We haven't seen any systems really dip down into California. We haven't seen a strong ridge build on in. That will change early next week. So look at our headlines. So I talked about the zonal flow, little change for at least Sunday. And then that Gulf system that I was just mentioning will arrive on Monday. Dry weather, but we're going to bring in some much cooler air. And the last time we saw fall rain in 2023 was actually October 1st with 1,500 of an inch and October 10th with 1,500 of an inch. That was last year. So we're a little behind where we were last October. All right, let's take a look at the temperatures because that is going to be the big change. So very little change here the next few days, but then as that next system rolls in next week, you can see those temperatures really drop about 17 degrees by Monday and Tuesday with upper 60s in the forecast. I want to touch on the national picture real quick and take you to this beautiful shot. The colors are changing out of Washington, D.C. 58 degrees right now. This is in the heart of D.C. and just a beautiful morning out that direction. Here's a look at temperatures for today. We're looking at 61 in Portland, 71 in Salt Lake, Denver in the mid-70s. We're still seeing a little bit of warmth even up into the northeast. And speaking of D.C., they're in the lower 80s this afternoon. A cool down is on the way for them, though, as this warm temperature trend that they've been under will start to relax. As we take a look at the air quality, moderate today, AQI at 64. We're calling for 84 in Bakersfield today, along with Arvin, 82 in McFarland, and Taft. You'll be right near 81. For the mountains and the Kern Valley today, a beautiful day with 75 in Fraser Park. Bear Valley, you're at 72. We've got some 80s out of the Kern Valley. Lake Isabel at 84, but upper 60s for Alta Sierra. And then for the desert today, we're looking at a southeast wind 5 to 10, 83 in Mojave and Ridgecrest at 86. Take a look at the extended forecast. I kind of showed it on the 10-day. The only thing that I will note on Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be under partly cloudy skies as we start to see that cool down. And then for the mountains, we're going to be basically in the mid to upper 70s here in the next several days. But look at Monday. You're back in the upper 50s. You go from 73 to 58, so a big change for you as well. And then for the Kern Valley, we'll keep you in the mid to upper 80s here the next few days. And then by the weekend, a few clouds will roll on in. Sunday 81, but then dipping you down into the mid 60s by Monday. So early next week, everybody gets that cool down. We'll be right back.